Hello, I'm going to do a quick repair on a Maestro, brand new Maestro, Gibson Maestro Mini. I got it this way. I bought it for 43 bucks, so I ain't worried about it. My students are going to play this. I'd rather just fix it right now than try to return it. Okay. So what am I going to use to do this very basic amateur luthier's fix job? I'm going to use some Elmer's glue. It's wood glue specifically because it's going to be bare wood to bare wood connection. I'm going to use a twisted paper clip. And I'm going to use 2 of these screws with washers to distribute the pressure of the head of the screw more evenly. I'm going to use a drill, rechargeable drill, with a extended bit. And I'm going to use speed drill bit. I think I'm going to use this one right here, but I might choose to use this one. I don't know. It's really soft wood, and so I'm thinking I'll use a smaller one because the soft wood will just expand anyway. Hopefully. That's the idea. So, let's try this out. Let's get this going. First, I gotta put glue in this gap. Did I show you the gap? Yeah. The gap is like almost 1/8 of an inch right here. Okay, so I'm just gonna squirt it in there, but the glue won't go down on its own naturally, so I'm gonna use a paper clip to force it down in there. Gravity can only help so much. You gotta end up forcing it the rest of the way down. And as long as you use a damp, wet towel or a cloth, you can wipe the glue off the finish of this guitar. As long as you do it before it dries, it should be fine. This is my second time repairing a guitar of this type with a broken neck, so I'm moving pretty quickly this time around. Seeing it get in there. I don't want a thick glue. I don't want it to be a thick bead of glue. I want it to just be able to contact all the surface, because the more surface area this glue touches, the stronger the bond will be. So I'm trying to get it down deep as I can. It's only going like up to a certain point, then it stops glue from going in. Be best if I could use air to blow it in there, but I don't really want to like put my mouth on this glue and blow on that, so I'm doing the best I can without having to resort to weirdness. Alright, I think that's about it. And a lot of this glue is going to squirt out in a minute. So gross. And I forgot one thing, paper towels, so right back. That's a lot of glue. So now, flip it over. First thing is just mush it down. So you notice how when I push it, all the glue gushes out again. That's good. I'm hoping when I push it down, it's like all of that gets like even squished in more on the inside too. The inner part of the break over here. So next step is to drill a couple holes inside. All that glue over there. And I use a long drill bit, so I don't want to damage the finish. I'll just do 2 holes. Kind of hard to get that drill bit out. Put more pressure on there. Get the second one in. Make sure push this down as hard as I can. That looks pretty well compressed. Okay, let's try that out. It's hard to remove it, but it's got to happen. There, got it out. screws in. Okay, put the screw with the washer on. Good. And one more. A little bit more gap than I want to see in between there, to be honest. I might have to readjust the screw a couple of times, but that's it. I'm going to wipe this down with some cloth and you'll see the results later.